Right then, folk, welcome back to another video beer review. Today we've got a beer coming out of Track, and it is the Huka, a New Zealand Pilsner with Rawaka hops in it. It's 5.5% ABV. Now, if you can tell how much that is sweating, it's because it's that fucking warm in here. It is 26 in here at the minute, and I've got the doors open and everything. I just can't cool anything down. It seems to be weirdly dark as well. I did actually try and have the lights off because there were moths and shit coming in, but fuck it, I'm fine to lose a battle, aren't I? So yeah, first review in like ages. Just haven't been doing them. Don't know why. Just haven't been doing them at all. Well, I've just been kind of chilling and enjoying beers on the side, sort of thing, and going up to the pub and whatnot. So there we go. Yeah, but I picked up. Some of you saw a load of beers from Trembler Madness. Just kind of see me through July and a bit, and a lot of them lagers and that sort of thing. So let's see what this is like. I haven't had any Track lagers for a bit because I did have some maybe last year or might have been the year before, and I didn't really think all that much of what I had. I think I had like a Rosa, which is fine, and then a couple of the others which I didn't really rate that much. And I drink a lot of lagers nowadays. I mean, I've been at the pub this evening, just had a couple of pints of Asahi. You know, it is what it is, isn't it? Really, it's the best macro offering that's in there, and it's fucking expensive. £6.70 a pint. You know, there's nothing cheap in my town at all nowadays. You know, even my local, which used to be cheap, isn't at all anymore. I think for pint of cider. I was drinking cider last week. Drinking Thatcher's Gold in there, and it was fucking £6.20. Yeah, not cheap anywhere. Unless you go down in the sticks, it can be fucking dirt cheap down there. But yeah, not in town. Anyway, crystal clear, lovely clarity to it. Really lovely clarity to it. Guessing they're centrifuging it or something like that. Nose is. I've never really quite got that before, the smoky bacon note of Rawaka. But my God, I understand it. I completely understand where everyone's coming from when they're saying Rawaka is smoky bacon. It is. That's exactly what Rawaka is in this beer for me. It's like a green, like a slightly hoppy smoky bacon. That's unlocked a new. The Rawaka, whenever I've had it in the past, I used to really like using Rawaka, but I never got that smoky bacon note. Is that just like modern day Rawaka? I don't know. Because I remember using Rawaka probably about 2-3 years ago and not nosing that at all. I think it might be just that the lager is so clean that, you know, the only additional flavour on top of that is you're getting Rawaka, obviously the hops, and it's allowing it to properly shine. Maybe before it's been masked by loads of other hops that have been inside of it, or malts and the like. But yeah, it's almost smoked lagerish. But then it's like a smoked IPL almost with hoppiness behind it. Smells lovely. We'll dive in. Cheers. I think that kind of bacony note is still, and you know, I was kind of thinking, oh, is it dropped off? But you can taste it. The thing on the back end, the initial kind of herbally, floral, generic citrusy hoppy note. And then you get a lovely mid of bready, biscuity, malty, slightly sweet. And then almost like a little, you've just had a packet of, or even a single frazzle has just been sprinkled across your tongue at the end. Wild. I've genuinely never noticed. I've heard when people are saying, you know, Rawaka is like bacon, fucking, it's like a bacon hop, and I've never truly got it. That's the first time I've ever had it. Um, I think the actual lager base is really good, really clean, aside from the bacon. Bready, light, refreshing. I'm almost. I'd like to try it without Rawaka. See what it would be like if they use maybe some noble hops in it. I don't know what the actual base is. If it's 5.5% as well, you'd never bloody know it. Like I say, I've been drinking bloody Asahi, and that's been going down like a good one because it's fucking roasting, and it's 10 o'clock and always 10:30 at night. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. I don't think I could drink many of them, but I think just the background beer would be lovely to try. Just the base beer without Rawaka. I don't know if it's got like an excessive dry hop of Rawaka. I wouldn't say it would do because the clarity, but because lagers, you don't really have to add a lot of hops to get a lot of flavour out. I mean, I'm working on a recipe at the minute, and we're talking 5,000 litre, 50 hectolitre recipe, and I'm only putting about, I think, what was it, about 6 kilos worth of hops in it, and that's enough. That's all you need. My standard one that I do on top of that is about 10 kilos, and that's it. Um, yeah, it's obviously definitely an IPL. But I still think it's probably on the lighter side of an IPL. I think in terms of um, hoppiness, it's the hops are dominant, but I think there's a lot more multi notes that actually you can definitely taste, um, as opposed to some other IPLs, which are basically being an IPA with fucking lager malt sort of thing. Yeah, interesting enough. Huka from Track. Good to give it a go. Anyway, see you next one. Cheers.